All right, let's just jump right in. Right now, it feels like humanity is standing at this massive crossroads, you know? And the sign is pointing toward the future of artificial intelligence. But here's the thing, that sign is split, pointing in two totally different directions. And that is the fundamental choice we're all facing. And make no mistake, this isn't just another tech trend. We're talking about a revolution that's moving at a scale and a speed we have never, ever seen before. Like 10 times faster, 10 times more intense. It's this incredible force that's pushing us, right now, face to face with a dilemma that's going to define our future. So let's explore that first path. We'll call it the pioneer's perspective. This way of thinking sees AI not as some scary alien thing, but as the next logical step in our own natural evolution. From this viewpoint, all the panic you hear about AI, well, it's nothing new. It's like we've seen this movie before. Every single major technological leap in history, from the printing press to the internet, was met with this huge wave of skepticism and fear. AI is just the latest chapter in a really, really old story. And this quote, man, it just nails that pattern. We have this long history of trying to shut down new disruptive knowledge. First it was encyclopedias, then the web. So from this perspective, the fear of AI is just that same old instinct playing out all over again. I mean, think about it. We've had this deja vu with doomsday predictions for centuries. Remember the absolute panic over Halley's Comet back in 1910? Or the millennium bug that was going to crash civilization? What about the Mayan calendar ending in 2012? They were all fueled by fear of the unknown, and they all turned out to be, well, nothing. Just another day. So the bottom line for the pioneer's perspective is this. AI is just a tool. It isn't inherently good or evil. It's kind of like fire. You can use fire to cook a warm meal, or you can use it to burn down a house. The power and the responsibility is always in the hands of the user. But okay, that's just one side of the road. Let's walk down the other path. And this is where the view gets a lot darker. This is the humanist's warning. It sees AI not as a tool, but as a technology of imitation and potentially of control. See, the big argument here is that comparing AI to the internet or something is just completely missing the point. Those were tools that helped us communicate. AI, on the other hand, well, it's an attempt to create an artificial human. An imitation that's so good it actually threatens to make us, its creators, obsolete. And this quote, wow, it really captures that deep, gut-level fear. We're not just talking about jobs here. This is about a deeper, more existential dread. A fear that humanity itself could lose its freedom and become a slave to the very thing it created. Now, this line of thinking can go even further. For some, the wild speed of all this AI development, it doesn't feel like an accident. They see it actually mirroring ancient prophecies that talk about a time when technology would be used to create a global system of absolute control. Okay, so we've got two completely different paths here. The pioneer, who sees a tool, and the humanist, who sees a terrifying threat. And you know what the philosophical heart of this whole debate really boils down to? It's one word: imitation. What does it actually mean for AI to copy us? Just look at these two images. They tell the whole story. On the left, you've got Leonardo da Vinci studying birds to figure out how to fly. That's copying as admiration, learning from nature to lift humanity up. Then, on the right, you've got a mannequin. That's copying as imitation, creating a hollow, lifeless replica that just replaces the real thing. So which is it? Is AI the wings, or is it the mannequin? And this is where we have to get really clear on something important. We always talk about AI as if it's this one single thing, but it's just not true. The reality is there are different AIs being built by different people with totally different philosophies. Some might be built for control, but others are being designed from the ground up for freedom and truth. Which brings us to maybe the most important takeaway of all. The technology itself doesn't have a will. It doesn't have an agenda. It's just a mirror, and it reflects the intentions, the values of the people who build it and use it. The choice we have to make isn't technological. It's fundamentally human. So everything, and I mean everything, comes down to the values we choose to program into these systems. Are we building an AI for liberation or for control, for freedom or for restriction? Are we creating a tool to augment our own potential, or one that's designed to replace us completely? And that leaves us, you and me, with the ultimate question, the big one. We're holding this incredibly powerful new tool in our hands, so are we going to use it to build a future of more freedom, Or are we going to let it create a reality of more control? Look, there is no doubt about it. We are living through history right now. And as we stand here at this crossroads, the one thing we absolutely have to remember is that the future isn't written yet. The choice isn't up to the technology, it's not up to the algorithm, it belongs to us.